Hey, hello there, everybody, and welcome back to Shadow of the Tomb Raider Part 4. Just got us a dagger, possibly causing the deaths of thousands in a small city.
Yes, I heard you, okay? Dominguez is coming tonight. I get it. What I'm telling you is the rain is gonna flood the... What the fuck do you think I'm doing? Checking on the water pump right now. Okay. Let's make sure everything's copacetic here.
I'm not entirely sure what this water pump down here is for. Like, what? What? It's just like a hole, and there's a pump down here.
Answer me. You finished with that pump yet?
I don't... Is it a construction site down there? All that's there is that elevator and a pump.
Come and help me get these lights ready.
Operation Blackout has been initiated.
I'm trying to get visual on someone, but it doesn't want to give me anything from that position.
Plan for this. Make sure the perimeter's secure.
What do you think is in there? I don't know, but I hear the readings are off the charts.
Let's just make sure the perimeter is secure when Commander Rourke gets here.
We'll be ready.
And this game is,
Be ready.
it might as well be titled Lara Croft, always covered in mud. You're always doing something that gets you fucking covered in dirt and hiding against something. I'm gonna try to use survival instincts as little as possible, especially when going through combat and stuff.
Be ready.
Fuck. Don't worry, I'll fix it.
I would prefer to figure things out like that on my
Has to
own.
wait for us when he gets here. It's not going to be pretty.
I like how when I killed that guy, his friend pulled out his gun and started pointing it at him as he walked towards him. Dead guy directly to my right. There's a wall there, but I'm gonna walk towards him anyway. I realize I'm using a bow, but and these guys, they don't deserve any sympathy with how quick they're just killing everybody for no fucking reason.
All right, let's dispose of the bodies. You, monitor the police bin. Let us know when the gunshots get reported. Rourke and the reinforcements are on the way. I want everything ready when they get here.
Goddamn archaeologists. I'm glad to be rid of them.
Yeah, they've been trying to warm out our intentions here for ages.
Well, they found out tonight. Hope it was worth it.
Yeah, assholes should have minded their own business.
I'm not entirely sure what they're talking about, considering they need, as far as I'm aware, they need archaeologists to find the things they're after.
I'm sure somebody heard something. Second part of the plan.
And I thought that guy was, because he was looking at the computer, wouldn't see me do that. I guess they give him slightly better than like 180 in front of them vision or something. Because I feel like that should not have been spotted as a stealth kill with him looking at that green screen there. And they have like bottles and stuff for distraction, but is that really how I'm gonna do that? No, I'm not gonna pick up a freaking bottle and throw it to try to distract somebody when I can fire a gun at them.
Once her alive. She's killing our people. Fuck. Copy that. Target sighted.
I have been dealing with you guys for 3 games now. Of course I'm killing you guys because you guys are fucking assholes and you're also killing everybody else. I'm not entirely sure where those shots are coming from. Like, there's no way that they were firing at me, as far as I can tell.
Shit, there's more of them.
And I don't know how many of them there are supposed to be. I don't know if you can avoid getting seen by that helicopter. I feel like with how many people were around here to begin with, there was no way to absolutely stealth kill everybody. I possibly could have avoided getting spotted if that guy walked further towards me, like towards my starting position, but I think he might have seen the dead body then. I don't know, all I can do is speculate on that.
Hold up a second. I think he's gone.
I like how I stop killing people for like a minute, and they assume that I've left. I see one guy moving around in the background there. I saw him. Are you gonna come out? For some reason, I'm like missing entirely that I could scramble up that wall. And I keep hitting E and Q to strafe, but Q is survival instincts and E is interact. Maybe I should be playing with the controller. I think that's how I played the other two for the most part. I am 100%ing the 2013 Tomb Raider on my PS4. So I'm mostly playing that one on a controller. Or, you know, 100%ing all of the non-online content, because there's a ton of trophies and stuff for PvP or something. I'm not entirely sure, but it's not something I feel like doing. And as far as I'm aware, if the servers are even there, they're probably dead, being that it's almost a 10-year-old game now. Get me some scrap and refill on my ammo. Well, once you've neutralized everybody, you're gonna look around for artifacts and stuff. That's just kind of how these games are. They might not always put them on a battlefield, but you don't want to miss them just because you happen to walk by and just loot people and leave or something. I had forgotten that I can craft shrapnel grenades. See, one of my issues with Shadow of the Tomb Raider, and I don't really have that many issues with it compared to the other games. There's the, like, interacting wants you to be, like, at a really weird angle or super close to something. It's whatever for that. But in the other games, when you got something significant, it didn't tell you, press a button to look at the menu, as far as I remember. If I went and grabbed an artifact, she would immediately go to the menu, looking at the artifact, and give you the thoughts on it. It wouldn't be like, you picked it up, press tab, and then it'll go into whatever she has to say about the artifact and you can examine it. I don't feel like I should have to actively open up the menu to do that. They've established with the other two games that if you pick up something significant and Lara has something to say about it, it will essentially press pause, go directly to said item, and she will say something about it, not press tab to have it happen. And I'm just kind of overlooking things because of that. It's kind of the same issue I have with the, like, the lack of a tutorial for crafting stuff. It tells you how to do it, but how about you make me actually do it without putting me in a position where not doing it immediately after the tip can go away would kill me.
There she is!
Stop! Don't hurt her. Lara Croft. This isn't the way I hoped would be. You know I've been interested in your work.
Trinity always is.
The key of Shasha. I've sacrificed my life for this. Where's the silver box of Isha? Give it to me.
It's in a safe place.
You don't have it. It never occurred to me that you would just take it. With this key and the silver box, we can remake the world without weakness, cruelty. And certainly with none of this. But without the box, the apocalypse, the death of the sun.
You're lying.
Lara, you felt it when you took the key.
Tremors are common.
But tsunami is coming, and this is the first of many catastrophes you're doing!
You would have done the same!
Yeah. By taking the key, you set the apocalypse in motion. Do you realize the tragedy you have unleashed? The cleansing has begun. It falls to me now to stop it before it consumes us all.
I don't really care how sudden it is. Something like that wouldn't get by anybody who was watching out for natural disasters. Ah, yes. Water rising high enough and quickly enough to completely consume our little city here. Also, the fact that he just takes from it's in a safe place. Oh, you don't have it. Well, she doesn't have it on her, but the fact that she says it's in a safe place, you're just like, oh, it's still in the Mayan ruins or some shit. So, now everybody's gonna die. What if Lara did have it at Croft Manor? Do you think that if you took it, or if you took the dagger and just asked her, she'd be like, yeah, it's in Croft Manor. You can go ahead and do what you want to do with it now. I don't think she'd say that. I think she'd probably tell you to go fuck yourself. Also, there's another thing I noticed with the Shadow of the Tomb Raider thus far. As I probably have a few more hours recorded than what I'm going to have uploaded at the time of this being uploaded. She always does something to get covered in mud, and then suddenly something happens that gets all the mud off of her. There's never any real rhyme or reason to it, and sometimes the mud just disappears in the next cutscene. I guess because I don't know. I was literally crawling around some dirt right before one of the cutscenes. She was literally covering herself in mud to hide from people. I walk like 30 feet, and then the game is just like, oh, the cutscene started. She's clean now. You're not covered in mud anymore. What was that boat doing up there? Serious question. What the fuck was that boat doing up there? It was above things on the road. That isn't how boats work. As I'm coming up to this, I had a slight issue with my recording. At one point it just started lagging like heck. So I'm splicing together a couple up here. You'll notice a sudden lighting change here in a moment. I'm not entirely sure why I had, like, it was darker the second time I recorded this part. But I wasn't just gonna, like, right before the cutscene, it just really started lagging.
Lara? I was so worried.
I failed. Worse.
What do you mean?
Dominguez. He has the dagger. I lost it. After everything that my father went through, I gave Trinity exactly what they wanted. He'll use the box and the knife to remake the world.
To remake it into what?
I don't know. He thinks he can rid it of sin and weakness. A man like that, we have to stop him. It's all my fault.
We'll figure it out, okay? I promise.
No. We have to get to the hidden city before Trinity. We have to find the silver box.
Okay, but first, we're gonna help these people get to safety, and then we'll go after the box.
No one is safe. Not if he gets the box first. I have to go. I'm the only one.
You're the only one that can what? You don't know that you caused all this, Lara. Not everything is about you. These people need us here. We can do good now. Besides, what do we gotta go on? A riddle? We're gonna need more than pink fish and silver crowns to get to the hidden city. I'm gonna help these people. And then I'll find us a plane.
Look, I don't know what the fuck the implications are of that box, but if it's a box from, like, I don't know, 1200 years BC that you open with a fucking knife, I expect there to be some fucking gold in there, or the plague, and whoever opens it's just gonna die. Fucking, I'm gonna use some ancient technology. 1200 years BC. It's fucking 3,000 years ago, and I'm gonna remake the entire world into what I want it to be. I don't think that's gonna do anything. that's gonna be it for me on this one. I'm gonna let this cutscene finish playing out, and that'll be the end of this video.
I think we're looking for a volcanic mountain. The crown of silver is probably a band of clouds.
I just can't get those people back there out of my head. They lost everything.
The riddle says, chase the heart of the serpent to the Silver Crown Mountain where the twins confer. I wonder what the twins are.
This storm looks like bad news.
It's just a little rain. We'll concentrate on the Cloudy Mountain.
Cloudy Mountain. If we find it, how do we know we have the right one?
Gut feeling? It's our only clue. The mural says there'll be more disasters. The best way we can help them is to put a stop to it and Trinity.
Okay. But how do we really know?
Jonah, what I felt when I took the dagger.
You mean the tremors of the tsunami?
More than that. It felt like I woke something up. I know that it's not practical. I know that it's hard to believe, but you need to trust me.
We have to trust each other. Hey, I might have something over here.
Really? That's it!
I don't like this storm. Should we come back in the morning?
We're so close.
I guess a little turbulence wouldn't stop Trinity either.
Miguel, is there anywhere to land?
Yeah, I can put you down near Coac Yaku.
Let's go.